been a soldier since I touched the ground. Ever since the kid I put in work and it's the same now. Running around the neighborhood streets while the lights was out. Playing Taco Loco, I was busting, they mean to knock them out.
I'm better now than I was when you saw that 22-year-old undeveloped kid running from Sunday Lister. I'm experienced.
I bet that they gon' feel me now. I've been a soldier since I touched the ground. Ever since the kid I put in work and it's the same now. Running around the neighborhood streets while the lights was out. Playing Taco Loco, I was busting, they mean to knock them out. Bless my mama's soul, she the realest, always held me down. Pops taught me the game, real shit, ain't no backing down. Met Chris in the first grade, my nigga, he still with me now. Duval County, that's the crib, watch it when you come.
Alright, so we sitting here with Imperial Low on the night of his listening party for his new mixtape, The Boiling Point, coming out. How you feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling real good, man. I've been putting in a lot of work, so it's time to kind of just sit back, just have a good time, man, get my music out to the world, you know what I'm saying, and interact with everybody and kind of just show everybody what I've been working on, so I'm ready.
So what made you get into music? Like, what led up to this point?
Man, when I came up to Atlanta some years ago, man, I just I always had an ear for music, and I always loved music, you know what I'm saying? It made me feel good, it made me feel happy, so I had a job at Apple, and I had a lot of producers. I'm in Atlanta, I had a lot of producers and engineers that was in my ear and kind of showing me like the way of music and stuff like that, and I was real interested. I started out making beats, been doing beats for about 5 or 6 years now, engineering for about 3 years now, and I just started rapping not too long ago last year, so music made me feel good. I like making beats, I like the vibe, I like bringing the vibe to an audience and making people feel how I feel, so overall it makes me happy, and yeah.
Let's get it. All that talking like you tough, but you ain't really like that. Don't know reruns come out here, so bitch, you better mean that. I'm with gorillas from the jungle, they'll knock your top back. Just locked because I'm off the edge where the beaches drop that. Ain't got time, got too much pressure, I only want the cheddar. Ain't no backing down from shit, I swear I want that extra. Shit out the mud, it ain't no love. You can miss me with daps and hugs. I was messed up about cuz it is what it is, it was what it was. We just riding.
So you sound like a man of many talents. So what outside of music all do you do? Like, what are some other roles that you play, hats that you wear? Like, what do you get into?
I mean, I got a lot of hats, man. A lot of people call me Jamaican because I do so many things. But outside of music, I mean, I cut hair. I've been doing that since high school, so I always done that. Like I say, I produce, I engineer, just started rapping last year. Also, I shoot videos. So music videos, vlog videos, content for branding for different businesses and things of that nature. Also do a little bit of photography. I'm more so on the videography, but I also do a little bit of photography as well. And shoot, I also personal train. Like, I like to stay in shape. I like to work out, so I also personal train too. So I do a lot of things just outside of music, but I always like to keep myself busy. I always got to keep moving. I always got to have some type of goal I'm trying to reach. So, yeah.
Hey man, I'm active right now, man. Man, I swear I'm in that mode. Hey, Boiling Point dropped this week. Mark 4, nigga. Hey, what up, Dirt, man? I had to slide on this shit, nigga. What's happening, bro? Yo, let's get it. We slide, we ride, we active. It's time. We done kept quiet for too long. I'm with this shit, it ain't no hiding. We rockin', we plotting, hit the gas, ain't no stopping. Stay out the way if you ain't with us. Can't see you, bitch, I'm blind. Stop acting like you like that on the gram, you really lame. Ever since I lost my nigga Ace, I swear I ain't been the same. Always been that nigga scoring touchdowns, put me in the game. We just heating up, I'm with my niggas, turned up with the gang. 22 nigga.
You seem very well spoken and extremely intellectual. Can you talk more about like your background? Like, what did you go to college? Like, what was your upbringing life? Like, what got you to the point of where you are now?
Yeah, so I always had my two parents with me, so I'm blessed to have that. My mom always just was on my ass for real. Like, she always made sure I did my homework. Always made sure I'm doing what I need to be doing. If I'm doing anything bad, like we don't even want to talk about that. So if I'm doing, I got to stay on the right track and everything. So I always played sports and everything. So just the mentality with sports and football and everything like that, it just made me to who I am today. And just staying focused. I always, of course, playing sports. If you want to play, you got to be in the books. So I was always just book smart. Had good grades and everything like that. And went to college at FAMU. Then I also got my master's at Georgia State. So very intelligent, you know what I'm saying, know what I'm talking about, so I just like to put that in my music, you know what I'm saying. I like to put different metaphors or put different, you know what I'm saying, put different emotions in my music to have people actually feel what I'm saying, but saying it smart-wise, you know what I'm saying, so.
Yeah, I definitely think my favorite part of the music that you put out is the fact that you're not kind of like promoting like violence or like, you know, like erotic or like just, you know, down degrading women and stuff. So talk more about like some of the message that you try to convey in The Boiling Point and you know, where that stems from and why.
Yeah, man, the message I just try to convey, like, you don't gotta be no street, no gang, you know what I'm saying? The person that gotta, you know what I'm saying, act like you gotta act hard in the streets, like, that's the only way of life. That's not the only way of life, you feel me? Like, you can be, you know what I'm saying, a popular person, or you can be somebody that all people like. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying, just talk about what you like, you know what I'm saying? You can still be turned up without having to talk about killing somebody. You can still, like, get your point across without talking down on women or talking down on, you know what I'm saying, a lot of other things, you feel me? You can express your emotions. Don't be afraid to express how you feeling, you know what I'm saying? That's how I got into music. Like, that was just expression. I lost my cousin last year, and it was pretty much the worst death I had in my life. He was like my brother, so I just had to do something, and music was therapy for me. So as far as getting that emotion out and letting them putting it into the universe, letting the world hear me and actually feel and relate to me, because a lot of people go through the same thing I went through. A lot of people go through a lot of stuff in their life, and that's what I try to do with my music. But I'm also a turned up dude. Like, I'm not no boring dude, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also not trying to be in the streets either, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make turned up music, but we gonna make it turned up about getting money or having fun or going out, you know what I'm saying, doing everything that people like to do, you know what I'm saying? There's too many people dying out here right now, you know what I'm saying? There's too much stuff going on in the world. People just thinking, you know what I'm saying, stuff is supposed to be a certain way when it's really not. So my music, you know what I'm saying, I want to kind of have that sound because I have an aggressive voice, and I also like to get on those type of beats. But at the same time, I'm gonna relate to the people that like that type of music, but I'm also relate to the people that actually have something going on and actually just want to have some type of positive influence in the world. So that's just my message as far as my music.
I do what I can every day, I spit the pain on the mic. In the yo, I'm with the fan, that's what the vibes is like. I grab a cup and pour it up, cause I got time tonight. I done made it through the trenches, time to spread the light. Dark night sliding by myself, I'm on the E-way. Thinking where I came from, man, I had my rainy days. I'm steady talking to myself, this pain, I just can't escape. Look me in my eyes, you see a lion, I'ma make a way. Yeah. Young chicks on Losco, EM's on 6, me and my brothers, we stay 10 toes. Talk a loco on the pavement, get with it or go home. Pippa Run taught me better, angels had to call them home.
You've chosen to title your project The Boiling Point, so speak to me about like your thought process behind choosing the title.
Yeah, so The Boiling Point, first of all, I'm a Pisces, so I'm a water sign. So just ever since just growing up and playing sports and everything like that, I've always just, and even just being just the person I am, like I've always been a calm, chill person. You know what I'm saying? I like to go with the flow, you know what I'm saying? But I'm also not no pushover, you feel me? So I always just had like a little boiling point. I remember was just playing football in Pop Warner, Little League football. My head coach, this is the first time like he ever brought this to my attention, but my dad was always there. He was always on the sidelines, and the head coach just came up to my dad. He was like, man, your son, he gonna be a bad man if he can learn how to control that attitude and bring that on the field, like, cause he be chilling, but as soon as he got that flip switch, or as soon as something tick him off, then he just can't be stopped out here on this field. So it's just like, ever since then, I kind of knew I had like a little switch in me, like I can really just snap if I wanted to, you know what I'm saying? So I've been like that ever since I grew up, you know what I'm saying? And just last year, I kind of just reached my boiling point as a whole in my whole life. Like as far as like with sports, I made it all the way up to I was a pro, you know what I'm saying, prospect for the NFL/CFL, and I didn't make it. You know what I'm saying? So ever since then, the boiling point just started, and then I just went through a lot of trials and tribulations and everything like that. So the last boiling point I just got to was just my cousin dying. You know what I'm saying? I've had him with me my whole life. He was like my brother. You know what I'm saying? He taught me how to do most of the stuff that I learned in life. He was the one that was teaching me that stuff. So once I lost him and the way things are going in the world and everything like that, and I really talked to him like literally every day. So that was my boiling point. Like, I just snapped, like, as far as anything, I don't care what you telling me, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever happened, like, I got to make this happen, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no just going with the flow, and it ain't no just chilling, and, you know what I'm saying, I'm always going to just, like, you know what I'm saying, make sure I'm hitting my goals and everything like that, but, you know what I'm saying, this time, like, you don't got nothing to wait on. Shouldn't nobody get in your way, should no doors be closed in front of you, you got to keep on going. So that's just the boiling point. That's in the mindset I'm in right now. So whatever it take, I'm trying to make it, you know what I'm saying? A lot of doors been shut in my face, but I don't care which one's shut in my face now. I've been at my boiling point, and you feel me? I'm ready to make it happen.
You already know what time it is. Ain't no stopping, steady rocking, we ain't taking days off. Ain't no playing with the money, so what it costs to be the boss. Leave the crib, no I'm stepping, made a footprint full of sauce. In the ring, feel like Rocky, I'ma take his head off. Ain't no stopping, steady rocking, we ain't taking days off. Ain't no playing with the money, so what it costs to be the boss. Leave the crib, no I'm stepping, made a footprint full of sauce. In the ring, feel like Rocky, I'ma take his head off. I'm in the trap, steady working, I'ma make it jump. Get the blue hunters like a nip, I'm in the marathon. These niggas hating, just sit back and watch me shake them off. Run it up, flip the rats, now we forever ball. Yeah, I'ma turn up.